Hello everyone, this is part I have no clue of Dark Souls Remastered. Now this is the first video I've made that's not in the same day. Every video before this was made in the same exact day. I played the game like 6 hours straight. Today is a new day, a couple days later. Now I've got some bad news to tell you. Hopefully this is going to be the only part like this, but I fucked up big time. So I was recording for like, I don't know, 30 minutes, maybe to an hour. I mean, if I edit it down, it'd probably be 20-30 minutes. And then I realized something. I was not recording at all, even though I know I pressed record. As you know, shadowplay likes to do whatever the hell it wants, and for some reason, as soon as I pressed record, it wasn't recording. So I'm going to be watching this top left corner of my screen to make sure I know I'm recording. That little green light right there? Well, you can't see it, but I can see it. So anyway, I lost all that footage. But thankfully, I remembered every single thing I did, and I wrote a text document as soon as I realized it wasn't recording. So I wrote down every single thing that happened, exactly what armor I had, and when I got it, how many times I died, all that. Thankfully, I had that, so it'll make it a lot easier. Now this is a different profile. I was able to have the same exact weapon right here, a great axe, same shield, although I have fire shield. I got the same armor except for the hands. I had Wanderer arms at this point in the game, but I don't have them right now in this trial, so who cares? I mean, the red's what I had, so whatever. Now, I wasn't sure if this character was going to be too OP for this, because he is max rank, 710. This is my modded account that I did for achievements. I never played online with this account, obviously. But thankfully, since this is, I think, New Game Plus Plus, the enemies are actually not too weak, so I should be good. I'm just going to do the rest of the stuff I missed on this profile, switch back over once I get to where I was to a regular account, and I'm going to show you where I died. I'm not cheating on the death counter. I don't know why I would cheat on that. Alright, so the first thing I did, also this great axe is a plus 15, which I don't feel like getting another great axe, I don't have one, and this is a plus 10 grass shield, but that shouldn't affect it too much. And the ring, what ring did we have? I believe we had the blue Tearstone ring at this point of the game. So I'm just going to keep that on for now. Yeah, I had the blue ring on, probably. Alright, so first things first, we're supposed to go to the, Alright, so we want to do it, we're going to go to, the Great Basin, or wherever, the grassy area, finish up what we're done there before we go to Sen's Fortress. We're also I was gonna head by Andre and level up my great axe, but first I wanted to do this at the beginning. Remember this guy before? I don't think I showed him last time. But there's a Black Knight up here. Let's see if we can beat him. Oh, and actually I was using two-handing this great axe, so I'm gonna do it exactly how I would. Shit, this guy, see how strong this guy is, even with this modded account? Get out of here. Alright, so I'm gonna use just two-hand it. Alright, time to die. I can't even one-shot him. What the hell? Alright, so we are pretty balanced. This is actually about how much damage I was doing on the real account. Like, I actually killed him in 3 shots on my actual account, so this is pretty fair to what it would have been. Now, luckily, he dropped, on my account, he actually dropped a knight weapon. I didn't get the halberd from that one knight, but I did get a weapon from this guy. He was able to get me, not a halberd, but a Black Knight greatsword, which I was using for the rest of the video. So let's do that now. Alright, so I didn't get it this time, but he drops I got a Black Knight greatsword from this guy. He dropped it, and I've been using that for the rest of the episode that got deleted. But since I don't have that this time, I'll just keep using this great axe, and then in the video you'll see it. Since this great axe is plus 15, it should be doing about the amount of damage the sword would be doing. It's a Black Knight greatsword. Alright, so let's go to Andre now. Alright, so at this point I was going to upgrade my great axe with Andre in my original Let's Play. And what happened was, since I had the Black Knight greatsword, I decided not to upgrade it. Instead, what I did is I upgraded my Black Knight greatsword with the 2 Twinkling Titanite that I had. So I had a Black Knight greatsword at about 220 damage. I think that's what I have it. Well, this is 140, but that was like 220 something with 2 upgrades on it. So that's where I was at that point. And then I also used my soul items to get to about 11,000 souls here, but I still wasn't able to level up from the last episode. Then it's time to fight this guy. Let's see if he's about the same difficulty as he was. He actually was not that hard in my Let's Play. Or the original video. I'm just going to call it the original. Okay, from now on. Oh, he's actually stronger this time. Alright, so this guy's actually kind of annoying to fight, but thankfully he's not too strong. Let's see how much damage they do. This guy's no joke. Yeah, those enemies are kind of annoying to fight, especially when they're stronger. This guy's not too strong at this point in the game. And I got some Deton Titanite. I also used his souls to upgrade my great sword, because I didn't have enough in the original. Alright. That Black Knight was really not that hard. It was surprising to me when I did it with this axe. Alright, so we're back to the Darkroot Garden. Oh, I found where the original crest shield is, so I'm going to use this one so it's less overpowered. The fire resistance, even though I don't think there's any fire enemies. So, I got to this bonfire and I kindled it in my Let's Play. Back here. And what I want to do now is essentially, I decide, you know what? I'm going to go and try to get the red Tearstone ring, which is basically the blue one. But it gives you more attack when you're low on HP, which I guess that you consider better. So, we're gonna go get that. I'm so annoyed I lost that progress. Not progress, just the reporting. But it could have been worse, at least. Like, this is actually very balanced to what I was at. I'm doing about the same amount of damage I would be doing. Even though I had a different weapon at this point. Alright, so now we're in the Valley Drakes again. So what I did, I was just like, okay, let me just run by these guys. Thankfully, you can do that. You get the brigand ship there. It's scary, but you just run right by him. Shut up. Here's the ring, which I started using, but probably not for long. Alright, then I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should try to plunge attack them. So I went for it. And I killed him. I got some dragon scales, you know? Just kidding, I did not kill them. What actually happened in the Let's Play is I fell down, they, I actually didn't kill them with my plunge attack, and I actually survived. And then what happened is, since they were all alive, they lightninged me, and they killed me. So I died right there after they electrocuted me, which means death count 1, add it to the top right. So I'll do it. Here we go. I died. Funny death. Didn't really matter, though. I had no souls at that point anyway. I used them up at the fireplace we just rested at in the original. And I just got the ring anyway. I don't know how I'd run by anyway. Alright, which way is it? This way? Alright. Alright, so the next thing we did was... Oh, and also another thing I got to mention is I was actually mid-rolling with that great knight sword anyway, which is really nice. Because, like, you could kind of say using Black Knight weapons are OP, but they do weigh a lot, but I was still mid-rolling with it, so... And plus, the knight's not even that hard to kill, so it's pretty fair. It's not like I cheesed him or anything to get the weapon. Alright, so now let's go explore this area for the first time. And we got these new enemies, these crystal guys. Oh, and that brigand armor is crap. It's not worth it. It won't fit it didn't fit my character at all. It's not light, and it's also not strong. So there's a Hydra down there, but we're not going to fight him yet. What I want to do is fight Havel, because this is the Havel place. Let me show you how weak these guys are. Damn. Did I just miss? I don't even know. Yeah, I was two-shotting them in the original, and I still am. Jeez. Leave me alone. Even at level 710, I'm still weak. I guess there's scaling in this game, I don't know. But Havel, are you in there? Havel's little pussy's hiding off to the side. Little bastard. Shit. This time we're strong enough to fight you, Havel. He won't come out here, though, for some reason. He just stays here. So you can kind of cheese him like this, but it takes forever. And he has a really dick AI where he tries to hide there. And he does this forever. It's like, come on, Havel, you're gonna be a dick? Although, let's fight him like a man, like we did in the original. We did actually fight him. We actually were able to deflect him, even with the greatsword. No shield, and we can still deflect him. See? Look at that. And I believe we backstabbed him. Oh, shit. I know we finished him off with a backstab, so we gotta do that again. Come on, Havel. Well, he's dead anyway. Havel's surprisingly not that hard to kill. He does a lot of damage, but he's pretty weak. And we get a very OP ring, which we were using, the Havel's ring, which replaced the Red Tearson ring immediately. So what the Havel ring does is boost your equipment load so you could wear heavier armor to roll faster. Now, it didn't even matter, because this is already my heaviest armor, so it didn't matter yet, but I might as well wear it. I decided to wear it anyway. I think I was still wearing the red ring at this point, because I didn't want to wear it yet. Although I get good armor very soon, so it'll be worth it. But here, it's time to fight these crystal guys. They're pretty easy, but the Hydra can be annoying. And you can also make the Hydra kill them. The water damage will kill them pretty easily. See, this Hydra is way stronger than you'd think. Those attacks are annoying. He killed his friend over there. Alright, so let's go fight him. Rocks are a little helpful, but it still could hit around you. Alright. God, he's annoying. This is what happened in the original one, too. I kept getting hit here. I got stuck in this loop. Alright, so you want to get close to him so he stops doing the water attack. Here's the Knight's armor, which you're going to be using. Alright, so defeat him. He'll attack you. You should block that, but I failed. And chop his head off. Oh, great. I missed. Wow, I'm actually doing less damage. I was one-shotting the heads on the first try. Not this time. Hit me. Wow. These guys are tough. Too close to the water. I got one last one. Why are they knocking me over so well? Hydra takes a while to kill, but it's not too bad. As long as we're not shooting water anymore. I got nothing left. Come on, just die. We got 2 heads left. The last 2 heads are always annoying. They go in weird locations. Like they go into the rocks sometimes. Is it the last head? And there's 2. I think you only have to kill like 1 head left. Come on, stop shooting water. Nothing. That's nice. Oh, did I just miss? Oh, I think I got him. You dead? You're dead. And That's the same weapon. He always gives you that, a Dragon Scale and a Dust Crown ring, which boosts miracles, a useless ring for my character. So, I actually died fighting this guy twice. Here's what happened. The first time I accidentally fell in the water here. I don't know how. But I was blocking the attack and I somehow got knocked back over this ledge and died. I'm not going to do it here because I don't feel like walking back. There's really no point in killing myself. The only reason I killed myself last time is just to teleport back. So I died there. And then, on my way back to get my souls, I was hiding behind this rock right here to get close to him, and all the water went around it and killed me again. So that is 2 deaths fighting this guy, which makes it 3 in this episode, which is actually every death of that episode. I only died 3 times, and those were all 3 times I died. So death count, there you go. So the next part here, what you want to do is follow the left side of this waterfall, but first things first, you actually want to save and quit. Alright, now that I reloaded, there's also something I forgot to mention. After I died the first time by falling in the water, I changed my outfit. Now that I have the Havel's ring, I started using it, and I had the Knight's armor after I died the first time, so what I did was this. I gotta find the Knight's armor though. So I started running full Knight armor. The helm was not worth it though, because it's only 14 defense versus the 26 that it gives. And even with the Havel ring, it lets me mid-roll with this. Although this profile, I think I'm fast-rolling, but I was mid-rolling on the original with the Havel. So this is my new armor set. When I beat the Hydra, I was using this armor set. So now that you saved and reloaded, follow the waterfall. I also actually, ironically, I had no Estus when I was doing this part of the game. Because the Hydra makes you use up your flask. So this is technically DLC I'm going to do right here, but I'm not going to start it, I'm just going to show you how to get to it. So I can do it later on, might as well do it now because it's right here. If you go all the way over here, there should be a golden golem that only spawns when you restart the game. He died in 2 hits last time, even though he's actually pretty strong, so I got lucky. Come on, fight me. Get over here, I'm slow as hell. Holy shit. Alright, so if you couldn't already tell, none of the deaths on this run actually matter for anything. This is just me trying to recreate, so that doesn't count as a death. Because this isn't actually my Let's Play, but... Anyway, I don't know why he does so much damage. Let's finish him off this time. I actually didn't die when I fought him originally, which is sad. Just try to kill him. I don't even need the soul since I'm the max level. God damn. Alright, I'm just gonna use the ring for walking faster. I mean, I had it in the original game. It's in Blighttown, so it's a, well, I don't know where you get this name. Northern Under Asylum, I think. Alright. I don't know why this guy's giving me so much trouble. But yeah, I got the ring that lets you travel easier in swamps and shit. Just die, dude. Come on. There we go. Alright, now it drops this woman.
So, most gracious, I am dust. I come
no shit.
So, my heart.
Yeah, we'll save you. Blah blah blah.
My heart, the nation thou art seen.
And goodbye. Alright, so that starts the quest line for the DLC. Essentially what happens is if you become human, you could summon her where you'd fought the Hydra, and she'll give you some sorceries you could buy. In order to get to the DLC though, you have to do some other stuff that are later in the game. And we're not going to do a DLC until right before the end of the game in the original playthrough. So, you don't have to worry about that for now. So this is the longest ladder in the game by far. It really is. And while I was climbing this ladder, I realized something. I knew the DLC was a prequel, like 2,000 years ago, and you're in the same forest area, which is why I think this area is annoying, because you're always in it. I'm like, wait, this area is very familiar. I just realized this is where the Calabi boss battle is in the game. This waterfall, this giant ladder. I just realized that when I was playing it. Alright, we made it. So normally, to get to this area, what you would do is go to that door that we saw a long time ago near Andre, the blacksmith. But you can go this way without opening the door and get to the Sith battle, which we're not going to do because Sith is a little hard for this point in the game. So I got that soul item there. And I've actually never done the area in this way before, which is kind of disappointing that I lost the footage because I've actually never played it like this. But it should be around the same difficulty. Alright, so now we're in the Darker Garden again. Now this whole area is like a giant circle. This up here takes you essentially where the door would be, but we're not going to do that this time. Come on, dude, just die. Okay, they did a lot of damage. But we're going to go in a different direction. We're going to come here at the very end. I'll show you where this is. But yeah, this is right near the door, but I'm going to go all the way around, because there is something that makes it easier, which I never knew you could do. I'm going to cross this bridge. Alright, so over here are enemies that don't respawn once you kill them. These big cats, which I kind of cheesed, but these guys are pretty tough for this point of the game. And they're probably still going to be tough. Come at me, cat. Alright, so the thing is, they can't go all the way down here for some reason, because they're pussies. So you can get them, try to get them here like this. I'm doing about the same amount of damage. And they do a lot of damage. Also, they have a really crazy roll attack, which you just saw. And they can actually still roll down here, so you can get hit still. Whoa, that was close. Gotcha. Oh, he's still alive? Alright, one cat down. This is pretty much how I fought them before. So now you gotta fight two at a time. I don't know where the hell they just came from. And I really wish I had that Black Knight Greatsword. Whatever. Fight me, boys. Come on. Down here and fight me. So yeah, this is a way you can kind of cheese them, but... ah, shit. They can still hit you, obviously, like that. So I was doing this area a little too early, and I've run through, but I'm gonna have to come back to this forest again in the Let's Play. Come on. Double hit. Alright, I'm not gonna pussy out with part two. Eat your ass right now. Alright, that actually went down pretty smoothly. I almost died last time. Or in the original. I was actually, at this point of the game, I actually started using humanities to heal because I was actually out of heals completely at this point of the game. So I was using humanities to heal. And I thankfully didn't die somehow. Alright, so then we got Large Soul here. Pretty self-explanatory. Usually you do that at the end and then you get to the ladder. So now we're in a safer area, the Mushroom Land. I believe we're in the Mushroom area. Yeah, it looks like we are. So these little guys are basically a joke. They can only hit you sometimes. Sometimes they'll hit you, but usually they'll run away. They don't do much damage anyway. Now these big guys are very scary. They don't look too scared. Like, okay, I could beat this guy up. But their attack looks slow, and then you realize they actually have a ton of range, and they can also multi-hit you. Like that. So be scared of them. But I want that chest. So what I did originally is I actually cheesed these guys. They do a ton of damage. So what I did is I used this tree strategy where I hide behind the tree. They have a predictable move. And I did this. If I could do it again. I have a different weapon at this point, so it's a little different, but I was... okay, I could still do it. This run, it doesn't have much range, but I can still do it. This is how I kill this guy. Come on. Oh shit. Thankfully he knocked me over because he could have double hit me there. Just be wary of the range. They really can hit far. See how much damage he just did there? That double hit would have killed me if I was not knocked over. I guess to be faithful to what I did, I used humanity, so I guess to be faithful to that. I have 99 on this one. So he always drops Gold Pine, I believe. I think I remember getting that. And then this guy, time to kill you now. I should probably put the Havel's Ring back on there. Even though it doesn't really matter because I'm fast rolling no matter what, but I want to be accurate to what I was doing. Staggers you. Can I even backstab these guys? I don't think you can. Maybe you probably can. But they could turn around really easily too, which makes these guys a lot more intimidating. I mean, their blood's pretty intimidating. I guess you could say that too. God damn it. I am not... Come on, just hit him. Well, I got the hit, but it didn't finish him off. Here we go. Dead meat. Heal up. And then open this chest, which is a useless item for me. It's a enchanted ember, which I don't even use it, probably. I mean, I could use it on one of my weapons, but Black Knight weapons you can't even level up with any enchanted stuff or, you know, special shit. Alright, so now that you have the ember, there's two directions you can go, I believe. I'm sorry, there's only one direction to go. I don't know what I was thinking. But you go up here, and there's an item behind here usually. But it's so weird to go in this area backwards. I usually go forwards. And this is the new armor I got. It's a stone here, which is a very heavy armor. But because I had the Havel Ring, I could wear this armor and not fat roll. So I already got rid of the knight armor. Let me go find it. Alright, so this is the armor set I started using. I had to recheck my original profile. So I had stone for the body and the head, and just regular knights for the rest. And I was mid-rolling even with this heavy armor, which is a lot stronger. Well, I'm still fast rolling here. But the Havel's Ring is pretty strong, as you can see there. So now you go up here. Alright, so now these guys, usually the door's over there somewhere, and these guys are assholes and they attack you. But if you join this cat's covenant, you can actually join their crew, because he controls them. Which I never knew you could do this. I never really read this covenant, I'm just like, oh, it's just a cat, whatever. And then she gives you a ring to summoner. I believe. Oh, I already had the ring, I guess. But yeah, she gives you a covenant ring, which I'll see if I can show it. This is New Game Plus, I already have it. So there's the, that's from getting the, dragon and the cat covenant ring of Venus summoning. We're not going to be using that, though. And with the covenant now, these guys do not harm you, and these guys are really annoying. And you can actually talk to them, which I never knew you could do, so it's actually surprising me.
I'm Shiva of the East. Let's teach you the classes note except fight.
It's really cool.
Only.
And they talk about traders are given second chance ratings.
Don't worry. Great.
Good, honey. So, I was always confused why these guys attacked me. I guess they're controlled by her. And when I killed this guy, I remember he got mad and called me a traitor. I'm like, huh? Was there something I did wrong? But now I know. It's cool. These ghost guys can't talk, I guess they're dead. Yeah, these guys are usually annoying, but you don't have to fight them if you go backwards. It's a little hard to go backwards because you gotta fight the cats, but you don't have to fight these guys. Some of these guys respawn, some don't. I don't know why, it makes no sense. I think this guy never respawns. This guy, I don't know, probably think he stays. There's a ghost over here, I believe he's dead. And this guy is the one everyone hates. This sorcerer is the first guy you see when you go down this stair, because here's the door, if you remember where the bonfire was. You can't open it from the side, though. You have to have the Artorias ring. Now, usually you come in and this sorcerer starts shooting spells at you as an asshole, and he always respawns, which is annoying, and this knight dies once you kill her. But thankfully, I didn't have to worry about that. So now we made a full circle. And if you go... Oh, there's another guy here. There's some items over here that we're going to grab, though. There's trees, I believe, over here, too. Oh, no, and here's that gap I remember telling you about. See, this brings you back to this ladder if you want to go to the waterfall if you hear it. So I believed I used 4 humanities when I was doing the original because of no Estus Flask. And I almost died from these guys, too. As you see, this armor is actually really strong, so it wasn't too bad, but they were ganking me. Like, they kept grouping up. And obviously I got more clumps from fighting these guys. And I believe that's the Hellkite Bridge over there. It's kind of cool. Yeah, these guys, you see how many there are? I'm gonna start using the flask again. I'm not trying to be that active. I don't want to die here. As I get hit. There's so many of them. I do not remember it being that many. If I die, it's gonna suck. Get one at a time. I don't care for being cheap. This did not happen last time. I only had like 3 at a time. I don't know why so many of them are trying to fight me. Jesus Christ, that was scary. Yeah, that's how I almost died in the original, but it wasn't that bad. I don't know how I triggered all of them at the same time. Alright. Yeah, this area is pretty dangerous to those guys. But thankfully, I don't have to come back here. You guys dead or alive? And this is the Eastern set, which is a pretty crappy armor set that that guy is wearing over there. Let's go back now. Go home, Danny. Oh, come on, die. Come on, you're post-hit in this. I keep calling it post-hit invincibility. I call it 63,000 souls, but they're kind of useless because, 1, I'm max level, and 2, even if I wasn't max level, souls take so much to level up at this point in the game. Why is there still more of them? So those guys are actually really good to farm for souls if you don't want to if you want to betray them, I guess, or just going from the other side, they'll attack you. They give you good souls. Now what I was going to show now is because I completely forgot to show this, and there was 2 directions down here, is that in this mushroom area is the boss battle, the Sith, is that door right there, which is about where the Artorias battle is in the DLC. Now, in the actual Let's Play, when I went by here, I actually opened the door just to show that you can open it here, but there's no way I'm going to fight him. But I'll just do it now just to show, because the door was open, and I'll show that it was open. Alright, let's fight him. Just kidding. Not fighting him. Alright, so at this point, I did use a homeward bone once I checked the door. And I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so we're back to this bonfire, and at this point in the game, because I had those 4 humanities in the actual original, this is when I kindled this fire, I believe, and the one in the Dark Root Basin where that giant not really stairway, but the stairway of grass, I guess you could call it. I killed all of those. And now we're at the other side of this door again, which we can't open. But you can fight Sith without opening this door. This door is technically optional. I mean, well, I guess we'll open it anyway just to have it open. But if you go through this door without joining the Covenant, those guys will attack you, but that's the regular way to go. Now, we're going to do the last part of this area that I lost content on, is this little area over here. Which, I believe I was one-shotting all these enemies with my Great Sword, so it's still not a hard area. If you remember, we grabbed this item a long time ago, but we don't need to do that again. If you already saw that episode. So this area over here is a weird area. It's a bunch of enemies who are only in this area alone. Like this weirdest enemy, this tree, which is technically a living tree. I don't know why it's an enemy, but it exists. And it sucks. Kill that guy. And here's another enemy that's only in this area, even though they're kind of cool. These little red tongue guys. With crazy ragdolls. I was one-shotting all of these guys, though. And here's another living tree. This time you can actually tell it's living, though. I don't know why, but it is. And I'm doing less damage to this tree than I was doing before. Alright, this is pretty much the only area you're going to see those red guys. I already said that, though. Now, if you go up here, if you remember, there's an item that we saw at the bonfire a while ago that you couldn't get. If you go all the way up here, you can get to that item. It's a long path, but it's a stone knight at the end of it. And these guys are very intimidating, but they're actually one of the weakest enemies in the game for how they look. You can literally one-shot them with... I was one-shotting them with my Black Knight Greatsword, and even with a light attack, you don't even need to use a strong attack. They're also really slow, and they're really predictable when they're about to get up, so you can hit them. I'm wearing their armor right now. And you get the Wolf Ring, which is a pretty damn good ring. Boosts your poise, which is about your ability to get knocked over. But I don't really need that, and honestly, having a Havel ring is way more important. It is a good ring if you're not going for a Havel set. And the Ring of Favor is like the best ring in the game, so there's no point in taking that off. So that's how you get the Wolf Ring. Oh, this guy got up. See how slow they are, though? Sucker. They do have an attack where they can slow you down, but it doesn't. It's super easy to see. You got all these guys coming up out the water, but these guys do no damage, though. Good thing about these guys, though, is they drop a very useful item, a Green Blossom. Only these guys drop it, I believe. What the Green Blossom does is it boosts your stamina for like 10 minutes. It basically does what this green shield does, but if you don't want to use the shield, you can use it. I think it also stacks as well. So very useful in bosses like the Four Kings. So if you want to farm it, come to here. They drop it pretty commonly. And I believe that is the end of this whole area over here. Let's go back to the main part of it. And that's the last we'll see of the red guys. We're back to the hub plate. Now if you go to the left now, there is another living tree down this way. Actually, it's not a living tree, it's a snake. And I heard that. This guy tries to sneak up on you, but does a really bad job of it. I didn't even know you could hear him, because I always played without audio, but... So this snake is a weird freaking enemy, because I don't know why they try to hide, you just hit him and they die. Like, you're not camouflaging at all, dude. Oh, you're alive? Oh, no, it's just a ragdoll. He drops a useless weapon all the time, Partisan's garbage. I don't know why this tree looks like a living one, but it's actually not. So here's another enemy that's only in this area, and they're kind of pointless. I don't know what the hell is with this place. So, the only thing annoying is those green tree beard guys, as I call them. Because they make the Stone Knights harder to kill, because Stone Knights, you just wait for them to get up, but the green tree guys start grabbing you. And then the Knights start hitting you. Oh, see, that's the move that was going to slow me down, but he didn't get to use it. Now, the Stone Knights can drop their shield and sword, but they're actually kind of garbage weapons, because one, they're not that good, and two, they weigh so much weight that it's not even worth it. Their armor actually is pretty good, though. Stone Knight here, let me just kill him. Make sure you time your attack well. Don't do it too early, or you'll get the invincibility thing. These Knights are hard to get because these damn trees only pop up when they spawn, see? Gotcha, though. Not today. Alright, last one. Go. Not shit, way too early. Got him. He just die, Treebeard, dude. And this is the Elite Knight set here, which already replaced my Knight set. Now, I really like how the Elite Knight set looks, but since the Stone set is better still, yeah, the Stone Knight's better, so we're gonna keep it. But what I did do is I put on the Elite Knight gauntlets and Elite Knight pants. So basically, I replaced my Knight stuff with Elite Knight and kept the rest of my stuff on, and I could still mid-roll in the original playthrough. Oh, you want to fight me too? Well, have fun dying. All these people fighting with me. Halberd. And now I believe that's pretty much everything. So let's go up here to the boss battle. One of the easiest bosses in the game, in my opinion. I think most people agree on that. And when I said that was everything, that is literally where I realized I was not recording, is when I walked through this gate. I noticed, like, how long have I been recording? Like, wait, I'm not recording at all. And I'm never going to have that happen again. There's the boss right up there. Once you beat this boss, you get an item up there, and then you use a homeward bone, basically, and you get back to the fireplace. This area is kind of just a secluded area. You can go anytime. So we're pretty much done with the forest now. All we gotta do is fight Sif. We're going to do that a little later on. We're going to do that after Sense Fortress in Anne Orlando. So, I'll never have this happen again. Thankfully, this was actually pretty close to exactly what I did before. The only difference between this and the other one is that I had a Black Knight Greatsword here. I did not do the boss. I actually homeward boned, wasted a bone because I didn't want to kill her. So, hopefully the next part won't be this bad. Here we are in the original Let's Play. So as you can see, this is the armor I had on. You had the Elite Knight gauntlets and shit like that. I had the Havel's ring on. I still have bones. And here's the Black Knight Greatsword, which I +2'd. I should have used my green shield here. And as you can see, I'm still mid-rolling. It looks like it... Is that a fat roll? Or am I crazy? 52. No, that can't be a fat roll. I guess it is a mid-roll. I guess I'm used to the fast roll because I was playing the modded account there. But this sword is actually pretty damn good. Not too slow. And one-hit kills most things. As you can see, I have a ton of humanities there. I'm not sure if you can see my pointer actually, but I had a bunch of humanities because I couldn't use my Estus Flask. This thing does 264. I think it did 220 before the upgrades. It weighs 14, but who cares? Now, I'm actually just going to do the boss in this area just so I can be done with this forest for the next episode. And that's what I was going to do anyway. So let's cut ahead. Hold up, you guys want to fight me? I'll kill you now. I might as well show what I was damage-wise, what I was doing to these guys. And man, my HP bar looks so small now. Yeah, I was still doing good damage to these guys. I could see I was one-hit killing him. I could one-hit kill this great giant. I don't know what the hell these guys are called. Stone golems, maybe? See, I was one-hit killing them, even then. I believe they did drop a sword or a shield, and I didn't use it because it's kind of pointless. We only need to kill these two guys over here anyway. Come on, fight me. It feels good to be back on this original account, though. I did not like having to do that. At least I didn't kill any boss, though. That sucked not having a boss in recording. And also, thankfully, it's an area I don't care too much about. If this is like a bigger area, if I fucked up Inner Londo and lost that footage, I would suck. That's a pretty big part about the game. This is kind of just a part of the game. It's just there. Alright, so this boss, I'll probably beat it first try. Let's see if I can do it. This boss will take a little bit of time, though. Because she likes to take her damn time. If you're a melee build, it's a little annoying, but range is not hard at all. Shoot your spells at me. Also, I have to one-hand this weapon, obviously, just like the my great axe I had on this file. I'm probably going to be using this sword the rest of the game. I mean, I don't think there's anything better. Oh, that did way more damage than I thought. Although, it's not a big deal, though. It's not like they have rapid fire. Come on. Fight me. Get down here. Why are you shooting at me? I think this boss can be a little boring. It looks cool and all, but it's boring. I just hope I do good damage so I could do it in like 2 rounds or 1 round. And what is that disc binder? I have no idea what that is. There's no point not healing. The only thing that does damage is those big shots. Okay, here we go. I love the heavy attack of this by with that slide. It's so satisfying to do. And I think I could kill her in... Yes! 1 hit, 1 round. I barely almost got hit there, because she will blow up there. Moonlight Butterfly, pretty easy boss. Usually it takes me 2 times, but there I got it in 1 trial. Got my humanity, 10,000 souls. Let's get my shit. I want it. I earned this. I had to play that part of the game twice in a row because I lost footage. I earned this. The Watchtower Basement Key and the Divine Ember and a Homeward Bone. The Watchtower Basement Key. I don't even know what that key is. Watchtower Basement... Oh, I know what that is. That's the key to get to Havel, actually, because I used the Master Key there. Obviously, it's kind of pointless now. But yeah, that's when you're supposed to do Havel, technically, is then. But yeah, Homeward Bone, the hell out of here. Divine Ember is kind of pointless to me. And that's our... I think that's our first soul. I know, I think Quayla gave us a soul. And there's that gold pine resin I got from, that one enemy. That giant mushroom, I think I got it from. Anyway, Here's my levels. I think I leveled up like once or twice. But here's what I leveled up before. But yeah, see you in the next part. We're going to be doing Sen's Fortress, and hopefully it won't be hell.